Okay, so I have this lawnmower that I got from Sears, and it is a model Craftsman, I think you can read that 376460. But anyway, it has these tall wheels in the back and the rear. As you can see, they wear out and break pretty easily because they're just plastic. And so I've had this lawnmower a couple of years, and it's already time to replace them. Lawnmower itself, fair. It's not a great lawnmower, but it does its job, I guess. Anyway, when it gets hot, it doesn't start very well, so I guess that's why my only complaint. Other than that, it's a great lawnmower. So anyway, these broke, both rear wheels, same thing. I decided to replace them this year, and I went on to Sears website, and the replacement wheels are $25 a piece, which I thought was ridiculous for a plastic wheel. So I went online to Amazon, and there was a gentleman on there that recommended these wheels. They're about $20 a piece, or you can buy them less with shipping and stuff, but mine were about $19.95 or something a piece. Anyway, the only problem with these wheels is when you buy this particular wheel, the axle on this lawnmower is, you can see that, we'll slide it on there, you'll see that the axle is too short for the wheel itself. There was a comment on Amazon where a gentleman had taken this wheel and used it on this exact lawnmower, and what he said to do was to buy this wheel, and then here's my other wheel, and then compress the middle part around. Let's see if I can point this middle part here, use like a bolt and compress that so that it reduces the size of the axle so that it'll fit. So now I can take my nut and put it on there, and that works because the inside of here is hollow. So anyway, what I did, the gentleman didn't know how to make a video, is what he said. So, but he did leave some pretty good instructions. So I just went to the hardware store and I picked up some mix and match parts. Let me show you what I did here. I'm going to take this other thing off. So I had to find, this is actually a bushing, but it's pretty heavy gauge, and it's wide enough that it actually goes outside of the entire bearing. So the only thing it sits on is the metal of the wheel itself, and not the bearing. I didn't want to push that through. So anyway, I've got two of these. You'll see my setup here. I've got two 1/2-inch heavy gauge washers. I've got a 4-inch by 1/2-inch all thread bolt with the corresponding nut. And then I picked up these two things at the hardware store. They're like $1.50 a piece, but they're like a heavy duty metal, so that when I put these together, it'll just get it's not going to flex or bow or anything. So anyway, I'm going to put this in, and you'll see what I mean as far as how we did this. So take the bolt, thread it through, and now, alright, so I'm set up, I'm ready to go on this, and I haven't tightened it down yet. And you can see I basically got the bushing underneath, the malleable washer, and then I've got a 1/2-inch washer and the nut, and then basically replicated same setup on this other side. And then what I've done is I just take deep socket 3/4 inch on this one side, and another 3/4 inch socket on the other side, set them to tighten. And then we'll just, actually got these reversed. And I'll just tighten it up, and then I'll show you in just a second before I take it off what the finished product looks like. Okay, so I went ahead and I used my sockets and I tightened that down. As you can see now, that malleable washer is right up against the metal of the wheel, so that you can see it's compressed down a little bit. Same on both sides. And I did the same with this other wheel, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be right. So anyway, tighten it down until that bigger washer is basically touching the wheel, and then I'll loosen it up. And then I'll show you in 1 second here. So I took that bolt out and all the washers and everything that was on there. And you can see that it's compressed the inside of this wheel, compressed it in a little bit without damaging the bearing on both sides. It actually looks like it should have been made that way. Anyway, so now we'll take this wheel over, put this one off, put this one on. There we go. And we're ready to rock and roll when the wheel fits now. So anyway, hope that helps you.